Hello, everybody. I am Pastor Larry Whittle, Jr. of Agape Christian Fellowship Church, located in Scarsdale, New York. Happy Wednesday. We're almost there, halfway through the week. I usually don't do this, but I wanted to kind of just, hit you guys off what was in my spirit, and also while I was, doing some reading and studying here. If you look at the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and 29, book of Ephesians chapter 4 and 29, the Apostle Paul speaks to us. And the Apostle Paul tells us the same thing, really, what our parents used to tell us when we were kids. And that is, if you were born, in the 80s on back, shut your mouth if you don't have nothing good to say. That's what Paul is saying. Shut your mouth if you don't have anything good to say. Now, I'm going to give it to you a little bit of uncut and raw here because I want to make it plain and clear. The Apostle Paul says, listen, don't speak with your mouth corrupted to someone, or speak to someone, being evil, or speak to someone degrading them and putting them down. Paul is saying, don't do that. That's already, when you do that, your heart is corrupted. When you do that, it's like going into the supermarket and you have intentions on buying fruit, and every piece of fruit you pick up is rotten. So we don't do that. What we have to do is we have to speak to one another and build each other up for the edification of God and Christ, to make that the word of God cohesive, to bring all that together, to build each other, strengthen each other, and to grace each other with God's presence. And know that whatever happens is going to be all right to the glory of God. And I'm going to build you up. I'm going to help you with your circumstance, whatever it is. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Whatever we talk about, though, it's going to be a positive aspect. Okay? All of this racism, it's got to stop. When is the adult going to step up in all of these communities? When is the adults going to say, listen, I'm no longer going to teach my child what my parents taught me, or what my grandparents taught me and their grandparents taught them? Because it all starts in the home. Stop fooling me. Slow down, Larry. Stop fooling each other. Because 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a child is born somewhere in this world. That child only will learn what the parents teach them. It's that simple. It's like a pit bull puppy. A pit bull puppy. Now, pits have a bad rep. But if you have a pit bull puppy and you raise it and cuddle it and, you take care of it, you don't teach it how to bite and snap and all that stuff like that, it's going to be a great pet. Now, a dog is a dog, but it's going to do what it has to do. But for the 99.9% of the time, it's going to be a great pet. It's not going to have the same rap as all the other dogs that were trained to kill and to bite and all that other stuff. A child is the same way. Give that child a chance. Don't train it to know the same garbage you know. Shut your mouth if you got nothing nice to say. Let's build each other up. Let's do good and do God. Okay? So the Apostle Paul is keeping it really simple here. Listen, let's work together. Let's build each other, help each other. Let's help each other to get ahead. My Father is your Father. Okay? Let's love the Lord together. And we can do nothing but make big strides to get ahead. So what if my skin is different from yours? I bleed just like you bleed. If you need a heart and a black man has a heart and whatnot, and for some reason he passed on, that heart, if they put it in that white man's heart or that Asian man's heart, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. If a black man needs some kidneys and there's a whole lot of brothers out there that need some kidneys right now. Now, I'm not promoting nothing, but I'm making a point. A kidney that comes from, whether it be across the country, from a white guy in a little town down south somewhere who's as racist as he has been brought up to the bone, but you put them kidneys in that black man who is, a good man, a good father, and just has a health circumstance, them kidneys gonna work. And vice versa. I'll say it again, and vice versa. Them kidneys gonna work. We're all the same. We are all one race. We are the human race of God. So, you don't have nothing nice to say? Shut your mouth. The Apostle Paul is telling us to bless each other through our words with each other, to help each other, to guide each other, to keep each other. And so let's just do good and do God. I'm out. God bless you all.